ladies, this is Manuela Tart with Busy Mom Academy, and this is our second video training on plugins. So where we left off last time is I was giving you a list of the plugins that I suggested that you might want to get started with, okay? So here's the list, just an overview again. Black Studio, Tiny MCE widget, WP Smush Pro, yet another related post plugin, WordPress SEO, and the Monarch Elegant Themes, okay? So what I want to do today is I want to go through where you find these plugins, because sometimes the plugins are in different places, okay? So in order to do that, we're going to focus on the left-hand side. So on the left-hand side, I'm going to show you where to find most of these plugins. So let's go to Add New. Add New Post. That means I'm going to be creating what? A blog post. So I do have something that I posted. I do have something that I kind of want to share. So this is actual text this time, not just my jibber jabber that I was doing last time. So this is actual text. So I want to post, let's say I was writing a blog and this is my blog. Okay. Are you ready to feel fulfilled? You know, basically it's, the title would be, all right, let's go. Are you ready? Then let's go. All right. So I put all my text in the middle section, as you can see. All right. Now, down here is a snippet of what I just wrote. Okay. So remember, you installed the, hold on a second. Let me find that plugin. You installed the WordPress SEO plugin. Okay. And I told you that the WordPress SEO plugin was basically kind of taking a snapshot of your website, a snapshot of the content that you want to share, and condensing it so that if someone wanted to Google or do like a search for something that's related to what you're typing, what you're writing about, well, they'd find it. So if I don't like, for instance, what they're saying, the snippet preview of this text, right? I don't like it. I feel like it's not the meat of it and I want to change it. Then I can change it here in the meta description. Let's say I want to, let's say I'm going to talk about, so I want to say, okay, let's say I wanted to write this. This would be the main important text. Do you see, as I was writing, down here it tells me how many characters I have left, because it can only be a very short snapshot. So you want to make sure that whatever you write here is going to be like the meat and potatoes of what you're writing about. The meat and potatoes of your blog, or the meat and potatoes of the page. Okay. So because what it does is, as soon as somebody types in, let's say they typed in, searching for options to move forward, or just simply moving forward with your life, or, you know, your goals, moving forward with your goals, then that way they would be connected to our page, and our page would, you know, pop up on their searches. Okay. Then now here I could focus on keyword searches. Okay. Hey guys. So, I had to take a break for a minute and walk away, but, I want you to know that the next thing that you're supposed to do is kind of go through and insert keywords right here. Now, the keyword search is going to be a little bit more tricky than the meta description, because the keyword search, you really kind of have to go through Google and you have to kind of do like a comparison to figure out what kind of words your user, okay, the end user would kind of be using in order to connect with this text and this content that you're talking about here. So depending on the type of website, the type of blog, the type of post that you're making, you want to do some research beforehand and even maybe during to find out what words do they use. And then once you have a list of those focused keywords that they might be using, then you would input it right here in this section. Alrighty, so let's go through again. I went ahead and posted my blog post. Right here, you can see that, of course, I want everything to be public. I want it to publish immediately. I want a standard blog post because I don't have any video here. My categories are balanced, kind of like what I'm talking about, entrepreneur and family life. So I'll click that here. And that's it. So basically, your SEO, your Yoast SEO, that's where it is. And this right here gives you just like a snapshot, okay, of all the things that you did right or all the things you might want to go back and kind of, retarget. And then this is for social media. Like if I want to use a different post title, if I want to have a different description, all that stuff that I want to be able to do and utilize and change, I get to update that all here. So you can definitely choose to do that on your stuff too. If you wanted to change the Twitter image, the Facebook image, you can do so. I don't want to make any of those changes. I kind of wanted to show you where it is. So now we click publish. So when you want to see about the Yoast SEO, plugin, basically that is going to be shown to you on your blog post, or your pages. Okay, let me show you. Like right now, I believe we only have one page. I thought we changed that to homepage. Looks like we didn't. Let's just do that now. Homepage. And new site. Oh, okay. I had clicked the wrong button, honey. See that? Thank you, Jesus. So here, the SEO content is listed above Divi themes. Do you see that? All my SEO that you just saw previously from the blog post, it was down. Now it's all listed up here. And when I want to make changes to the content and information, because I would suggest for each page, going through those pages and taking a snapshot and just like real condense of what are the main important points that you're covering in that page. And then go ahead and, do your SEO and figure out your focus keywords and, what SEO title basically that you want to show up here. All of that stuff is going to help people be able to find your blog, and that's going to be important. So I showed you where to find that. Now, there are some other ones that I want to teach you also. Okay, so we installed the Monarch plugin. And remember, the Monarch plugin is basically... the Monarch plugin is just for social media. Like basically it'll have the floating social media bar, the floating Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, Instagram, Pinterest, all the stuff that deals with social media. And your social media, it'll be kind of connected. Now, when we're choosing this and we want to go to the Monarch and edit our plugin and kind of customize it, you want to go to your left-hand side. You want to click on Tools. And then when you click on Tools, you're going to see Monarch Settings, and you click on that. And when you click on Monarch Settings, you get a chance to kind of show where do you want your floating bar. Do you want it on the side? Do you want it at the bottom? Do you want it to pop up? Do you want it to fly in? Do you want to connect it to media? Whatever it is that you want to do, you can go ahead and kind of select that here. And then you want to add all the networks. Okay, add Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus. You know, anything where you kind of use on a consistent basis, or you think your end user will use, you can definitely kind of, you know, include that. So that's what I would do. These are the ones I use the most. So, okay, apply. And here, you would add your information. You would add, you know, because you kind of want to be able, if they want to connect to your Facebook page, for them to be able to find it easily, because people aren't going to go, you know, leave your website and then go do a Facebook search and try to find you. So you want to make it as easy, as simple for people as possible. So they can do that. You know, we just added that in. Social follow. Do you want to open it in a new window? I always suggest opening things in new windows, because you don't want people to leave your page, right? Like, let's say, have you ever done that where you went to a website, you clicked on it, and then you clicked on something on that website, and the next thing you know, you were transferred to another page and you couldn't get back to where you were. So you don't want to disrupt your readers' reading or their experience on your website. You don't want to make it choppy. So I always suggest doing things with an open new window. So that's it, guys. Like, for the Monarch, you just go ahead and go through. Now, one thing you notice that I did not do, I didn't click on save changes. So because I went and I clicked on another tab, blah, 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 it didn't register, you know, because it's like, I ain't got time for that. If you don't want to do it, what you got to do, I'm not going to do what I got to do. So these look like much more different options. Like, all right, apply. So you see Facebook and, you know, all the information, all the places where you are, you would just update. Click Save Changes. All right. So if they're, you know, I didn't go through and add all of the content, all the information, but if I had, then up here, if they're, you know, I'd pay very careful attention to what it says up here, because up here lets you know if there are any challenges. Okay. So now we did that. Now, all right, I showed you what the SEO is. All right. Now, the YAARP plugin, okay, is under the settings. So here it is. And remember, it's like yet another related post. Yet another related post. I don't know how I remember that. But yes, so yet another related post. So now, it, you know, this is where I would kind of go through and customize my yet another post. So when people are doing a search and they come across something, that a blog that I wrote about possibly balancing and time management, they can find another blog that I might have wrote about that, and you know, where they don't even have to go through the website and do all the searches. They find all of that great information. So I want you to go through, read this. Don't get intimidated by what you see. The categories listed here are going to be the same categories that you created before with your blog post. Remember, and if you need to go back to how to create categories, you can go back to some of the previous trainings. Okay. So remember, before I had wrote balance, entrepreneur, family life, and uncategorized. So all of that is the pool by which they will choose from. Okay. Relatedness. You know, what kind of matches do I want to consider? Like, consider titles, consider bodies, because it's going to do a lot of this stuff for you on your behalf. Then display options on your website. Where do you want it to be? Do you want it to list like this or list as thumbnail? So you choose, you select, and then when you're done, click Save Changes, boo, and you are good to go. Now, the next plugin that I kind of want to teach you how to get to is the Smush It plugin. smush it, smush it good. So the Smush It plugin is under media. Okay, so here it is. Everything is going to be on your left hand side. So under media is the Smush It, and here's WP Smush. All right. So basically, the way that it's set right now is any picture that I upload to my WordPress site will automatically be smushed for me. Okay, which is great because now you don't have to do all the thinking for it. Your website is thinking on your behalf. Now, if I wanted to do like a bulk smush where I had like 15 different images that I wanted to immediately add to my website, I could do bulk smush now. Okay, and that's basically it. Like the images, any images that I have, it could be smushed. Now it tells me 4 image attachments in your media library have not been smushed yet. Okay. Girl, we want that smushed. So let's see if we can find it. And then right here, big old sign says smush now. We want that smushed because we want it when people are coming to our site and they're coming to our WordPress site. We want them to be able to, we want the pictures to download quickly because nothing is worse than when your pictures are causing your site to load slowly. So let me show you again, like smush now. That's all we're doing. We're just pressing smush now. There it is. Smush it. Smush it good. Alrighty, so we did the Smush It plugin. Now, the next plugin I want to teach you where it is the Black Studio plugin. Now, the Black Studio plugin, if you remember, what it does is it allows you to kind of have, hold on, I want to show it to you. So to show it to you, I have to go to my other website. So, right here is my sidebar, okay? And in order to get pictures and stuff in my sidebar, I needed desperately to have the Black Studio plugin, okay? Because otherwise the only things I can have, on my sidebar are just text. And I don't want to be boring. I want to be fun. I want to be exciting. I want to be interactive with the people who come to my site. So that's why I went ahead and I downloaded that plugin just so I could be able to add cool things like this. Okay, so now, in order to get to it, it's in the Appearance tab. So Appearance. And once you click on Appearance, you got to go to Widgets. And right here, it should be somewhere here. Now, remember your widgets basically take all the content and all the information that you have on your site, and they help you to be able to create a sidebar that is easily accessible, and that kind of makes the experience really much more better for your end user. Right now on my sidebar, I have a search option. I have recent posts. I have recent comments. I really don't need recent comments. So I'm going to just click delete. Now look, whatever you delete on this side is not deleted on this side. Okay. It just means that when I click delete, I'm just saying I don't want it to be present. Like I don't want it to be there. So I want to be able to control what kind of information is there. Archives. I want to delete that. I do want there to be a search option. I do want there to be a recent post, okay? I do want there to be categories. So let me see here. Now, if I wanted to, I could add pages up here too. Okay, now look, there are different sections of sidebars. I could have a sidebar, a true sidebar at the top, or I could have a footer area. And the good thing is our theme permits us to have footer areas. All right, so there we go. Let me see if we can see. All right, it's called Visual Editor. All right, that's the name of it. So we want to take it and we put it here. Now with the Visual Editor, I don't know why it's kind of showing up wonky here. All right, here it is, visual editor. All right, so here I would put the title, and over here I would put whatever text I wanted. And then if I wanted to add like a picture or video or whatever, I would click add media. And when I click add media, it pulls it up. Okay, it pulls it up for me. So basically it'll look like this. So here, right here, this right here is my title. This is the image that I selected. Okay. And let me show you. All right, let me see, title, working it out. Oh no, let me say something better. Without feeling guilty. And let's say I want to add this picture right here. That's the picture I want to add. And then let's say I want to link it. And remember, a hyperlink is I want when someone clicks on this for it to take them to a specific place. And let's say the link that I want is a website that I created. Okay, www. So when people click on this picture on my sidebar, I want them to go to manuelatart.com. And then I click on save. There you go. And since it didn't close on its own, I could just close it here. Now you can have as many things as you want on your sidebar, but I would suggest you don't have too much. And the reason is because you don't want it to be too junky over there. All right. Let's say, so my sidebar is done. That is completed. So that's it for right now, ladies. I will see you on the other side. It was so great talking to you. I hope you're finding that using WordPress is not as intimidating and is not as hard as you might have thought that it was. I hope that your website process is going really great. Give me a shout out on Noella Tart in Facebook and let me know what your progress is. And if you want to chat privately, just go ahead and inbox me and I'll try to get back to you as quickly as I can. And also you can post a comment at the end of the course and, you know, either me or one of your other classmates could be able to get in there and help you out too, because girl, we are in this together. So thank you so much and I'll see you at the next video.